Hi guys, this is Ratchet Straw, and we are playing Criminal Case Without Pass, Case 25, Death Without Parole. Let's unlock Chapter 3, and the inmates are starting a riot, and the warden has summoned us for that. I think I want to check out the back that's the wall. A prison riot has broken out. A riot, that's the last thing we need. So look, yeah, let's hurry there before the situation escalates. Alright. Hard labor is one thing, but murder is the last straw. You can't keep us here to be picked off one by one. Everyone calm down. Unless anyone wants Judge Lawson to add a few years to their sentence, I suggest you return to your cells immediately. These couples aren't messing about. Let's go, fellas. Phew, I'm glad I saw it, yeah. You're such a savage, Maddie. Much obliged, Detective. This murder has everyone rattled, but they've never been this bad. Rest assured, Ward, Detective has everything well in hand. Well, I suggest we take another look around the victim's cell before things get any worse. Okay. Is that you in the behind the bars? Maybe. Alright. Let's investigate back your cell. Wow, you just say a word to those prisoners and they are off. Which I can do that with everybody here. Of course, in the tray. Someone's prisoners are in lockdown. Yeah, but the atmosphere is 80-pot call. You must find Kev O'Connell's kill before things get out of hand. The victim's pillow looks like it's been torn open. Kev could have hidden something inside. I agree, it's worth a look. But a tray of food, Katia? I don't see how Kev's leftovers would be of any use. But if you insist, let's collect a sample. An allegedly picked up appears to be one that Shank Shaw's disciplinary log. Revealing what's written on that faded page could be fruitful. But let's hurry. Okay. Alright, first let's do this logbook. Okay. Heavens, according to that log, Kev O'Connell was a frequent recipient of one of Shakespeare's disciplinary actions. Ah, no. If it was constantly called to the warden's office, he must have been in a lot of trouble. The warden didn't eventually single Kev out for punishment. Let's go ask him why. Oh god, what did you do, Kev? Now victim is Trey. Kev, stop. I didn't read it. Back here on the left of food for Kev's tray has revealed a message underneath. Kev, stop blabbing or you'll get it. Stop blabbing? Someone must have called that message to threaten Kev. But who? The executive has to have food cell for the victim's tray to provide an answer. Let's send this to VL past haste. Okay. You know I can do that with a microscope. But alright. I can't be the only one working here, so... Now let's search this pillow. Oh god, feathers, of course. What's that? Gold nugget? Oh my gosh. What's a gold nugget doing in Kev O'Connell's pillow, Katrina? You are the victim worked on the chain gangs at Bullbine. Kev must have stolen this gold from there. I wonder if Dorothy McBain knows about this. She'd be pretty angry if the victim was pilfering her gold. Let's go find her. Okay. Alright, first let's go talk to Warden. Just what I was looking for, Detective. A disciplinary log. There was a reduced rations after that riot. I guess that means more chewing tobacco for me. That log is actually what we wanted to talk to you about, Warden. Kev O'Connell comes up a lot. You didn't mention punishing here so frequently. You got it all wrong, Detective. O'Connell was a regular in my office, but it was for talk, not for punishment. Talk? What do you mean? Kev wasn't exactly a sophisticated conversationalist. Ocala was a criminal and he was a scrappy lad. I saw myself in him. He was always getting into fights with other inmates, but I wanted to keep him on the straight and narrow. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word strips up anger, said the Lord. Now, if that'll be all, Dex, I have heavy reports to fill in after that riot. Okay. Well spiked, yeah, what a shash was indeed holding his pen in his right hand. Let's add right hand to his profile. Yeah, I saw that coming. Now let's go talk to Dorothy. Are you aware prisoners were stealing from your mind, Miss McPain? We found a gold nugget in K. O'Connell's cell. What? He stole another one? Those wretched criminals always tried to steal from the mine, but the guards usually kept them in line. But this O'Connell was dumb as an ox. He slipped gold into his pocket right in front of me, so I gave him the back of my right hand. Intriguing that she would say that, since you deny knowing anything about the victim at all. How dare you question my sincerity? I'm not the criminal here, but rest assured, nobody steals from McPain. Nobody. I hope you didn't take the law into your own hands, Miss McPain, because rest assured nobody gets away with murder. Okay. Let's check out this food. Okay, tell us about the sample of food from the victim's tray, Viola. Does it offer any clue about who wrote that threatening message? That sample of food was chili con carne, Katia, but suddenly it really started to kill my appetite. You see, there were white particles in the food which I identified as flakes of dried skin from a person's skull. In other words, dandruff. Ew, Q's dandruff was in that food? No wonder he didn't finish his meal. Ah, but the dandruff wasn't the victim's. I put the sample to the DNA machine and discovered that the dandruff belonged to a blonde man with brown eyes, but your victim's eyes were green. His brown-eyed blonde must have been the one to write the threat on your victim's tray. There's a man matching this description among our suspects, Katrina. Colin Chase. He claimed he caught and knew the victim, but this threat proves otherwise. Mr. Chase couldn't want to silence the victim about something. Let's find out what it was. Okay. What went wrong? Mr. James, I found your threatening message. Why did you want to keep Kevin O'Connell quiet? I suppose it no sense hiding it now. You already foiled my escape. The truth is, Kevin and I were planning on escaping together. We figured we'd have more chance of getting away with two of us. But he wouldn't stop talking about it. Kevin actually bragged about our plan to the other inmates. I couldn't risk being found out, so I wrote him that message. And because he wouldn't listen, you silenced him permanently? O'Connell was murdered right before your escape? How could I possibly kill Kev? I'm a weakling compared to him. My right hand's stronger than my left, but even with that I couldn't hit him hard enough. But with or without him I had to escape, so I took my chance when I heard he was dead. We know how desperate you are to get out of prison, Mr. Chase. Let's just hope you weren't desperate enough to commit murder. Again. Okay. You're number one suspect. Carol Cole's reputation as a troublemaker seems to have followed him to prison, Katia. It may have cost him his life. Dorothy McPain is furious that they habitually stole gold from her mind. While Colin Chase, Trevor, Campbell, Carl the staff gas bagging about their escape plans. Yet we still don't know who had the strongest motive for murder. Racket had killed this car and a murder weapon at Bull by perhaps. But that wasn't all they left behind. Let's search the place again. Okay. Let's finally arrest that motherfucker. And we'll see if he gets arrested and goes to prison. Is it going to be this prison? Is this the only prison here in Concordia? But I get the feeling it's going to be that Italian guard. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of what Finley told us, that this prison is run by an Italian gang. So maybe that's what Finley wanted us to see. There's one of that ratchet's knife, Katia. We don't kill this guard in the murder up here. Could they have dropped this too? Ken wasn't stabbed to death, but his finger was severed. Maybe this knife was involved in the murder. Let's get a sample of blood to be certain. And I agree, Katia. With a boss with a skull on the lid is rather ominous. Let's not waste a second before opening it up. Okay. Well, wait, we haven't found his finger yet. So maybe it's going to be in that skull box. Alright, but first we gotta do the knife. Katia, let's get the blood stuff you collected off the knife to view. We need to know whether the killer used this during the murder. Okay. How long? 9 hours. And now this skull box. And we found your finger. Good heavens, Katia, the box has a third finger inside it. You're right, it must be the finger who cut off Kevin Carlos' head. It was too ghastly to think about. Let's go dig the finger to see whether it points to the killer. It's pointing. Let's first check out this blood. I'll get straight to business, Katia. Through the blood you found on that knife belongs to the victim. So this must be the knife the killer used to cut off Kevin Connell's finger. Undoubtedly, Katia. Not only does the blood type match the victim's, there were fragments of bone in that sample. But there was another valuable clue floating around in that blood. Skin cells that couldn't possibly have come from the victim. As the person's ages, skin cells change, pigment decreases, skin gets thinner. Now Kevin Connell was 20 years old at the time of his death. While I determined these skin cells come from an individual who is beyond the age of 40. That must be our killer. Numbers never lie. We're looking for a killer who is over 40. Okay. Okay. Now this finger. I've grown accustomed to getting cadavers all at once, Katia. It's hardly a fish for me to look at them one piece at a time. That's hardly a laughing matter, Richard. Quite right, Katia. Now sure, you asked for a lead on your killer, so I examined the victim's finger closely. I found a fiber of thread under the fingernail. The material must have been ripped from the killer's garment during their struggle with the victim, tearing their clothing. A ripping clue, Katia. For close together, a killer. A torn garment is difficult to hide. Okay. The time has come to arrest Kevin Connell's killer, Katia. Where a murderous prisoner is about to become one. Okay. Alright. Oh, I thought it was going to be him, but he doesn't have torn clothes. And I also thought it was going to be Colin because, I don't know, but he's only 28. Well. And why would you murder a prisoner, you freaking warden? And you told us you didn't know anything about murder in the first place. Jeremy Shankshaw got arrested for the murder of Kevin Connell. Me? A murderer? Nonsense. It is preposterous, a man in your position, and yet we found you chewing tobacco in the victim's uniform. Chewing tobacco? Really, Lieutenant? Yeah, everyone in Stonewall used the stuff, I wagger. What about that Bible verse you wrote on Connell's ball and chain? We know you're partial to employing spiritual discipline. You're absolutely right, as any God-fearing man knows it's a sin to take the life of another. Yet you beat Kevin Connell to death, striking you with a metal rod with your right hand. Well, no, they... Stop lying with a Shanshaw. If I had your knife, the one you used to cut off the victim's finger. What went wrong? Yes, I killed Carl, but I had no choice that day. It was either him or me. They'd have buried me and my family alive. What do you mean they? Who are you talking about? The Italians, they wouldn't tolerate an Irish gangster in their prison, so they forced me to eliminate him. Oh, so the Italians do run something in Stonewall prison. So Stonewall really is being controlled by the Italian mob. It's bad enough you'd kill for them, but why cut off Kev's finger? Those are my orders. They made me do that as a warning to the other inmates. But that's all I was saying. I already told you too much. But you must believe I didn't want to do this. I was just protecting my family. Nevertheless, the deed is done. We have no choice but to arrest you for the murder of Kevin O'Connell. Yeah. What a shell. There's nothing more deplorable than an officer of the law ensnared by the tangled web of crime. You signed for this court accused of murdering Kevin O'Connell, who, although a criminal, was under your charge. How do you plead? Guilty, Your Honor. I was a coward giving in to threats and intimidation. I allowed my personal fears to tarnish my integrity. You claim you were ordered to eliminate Mr. O'Connell by the Italians. They still refuse to give us any details of their operation. Judge Lawson, please, I was considered my safety and the protection of my family. The safety of your family is one thing, but I can't say I'm too confident about yours. After years of having authority over prisoners, you are about to become one. I hereby sentence you to 25 years in prison. It's what I deserve, Your Honor. I disgrace myself, my profession, everything I stand for. Oh, God. When it came to Kayat Gorge, I hope the claims about the Italians controlling Solo prison would prove to be nothing but hot air, but it seems to be the truth. It sure looks that way, Chick. You had a war that Shasha burned an Irish prisoner on the orders of the Italian mob. That's still very burdensome. An investigation of this magnitude will surely get in the way of my social engagements. Nevertheless, if Stonewall Prison is under the thumb of the Italian guy, we must put a stop to it. Yeah. And that Finley can go happily to that prison. Happily. That's how I say it. Once upon a time in the East. Why once upon a time in the title? Like every fairy tale. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing Once Upon a Time in the East #1. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!